This is the simplest tutorial in Rust on how to bring powered turrets into your base. Whether you need them for base defense or anything of that sort, this is the most simple video that you'll ever find on how to do something like this. Because do you really want an electricity room that looks like this? Let me answer that for you. No you don't. How it works is that there's a large battery with a backup battery, get powered from a windmill, and overall power 9 auto turrets that could be placed anywhere around your base. And the best part about this is these auto turrets can be powered from your phone. If we take a look at our high budget graphic we got here, you're going to need at least one windmill, you're going to need at least one auto turret, but you can go up to 9. You're going to need 4 splitters, 2 large batteries, and 3 smart switches. Alright, now let's cut the shit and let's get right to building it. Alright, to start off, you're going to want to place 2 batteries. For this demonstration, I'm going to use 2 large batteries. I highly recommend using large batteries, but if you only have mediums, that would work as well. Alright, so once you place those 2, we're going to run this power output, into this power input. Now, we're going to set up our power. For this, I am going to be using windmills. I recommend placing windmills at least 5 levels higher. The higher you go, technically, the higher power output you get. So this one, we're going to go take the power and we're going to route it down into that first large rechargeable battery. We're going to run this down here. And, you know, if you want your wires to be all clean and set up nicely, go ahead and take the time to do that. But for this, I won't be spending too much time on that. Alright, power input is there. This is running into this one. This is creating some sort of backup system. The turrets are going to be running mainly off of the one on the left, but let's say this runs out of power, then this one will start feeding it. So you have pretty much 48,000 watts in total that could be running your battery, but power shouldn't be an issue for this design. Now, next thing what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over here, place a splitter, and you're going to immediately run the power out into the splitter. Up and around and down. Boom. Alright, now with the splitter placed, we're going to go ahead and place our switches. We're going to place 3 of them, so we got 1, 2, and 3. And depending on your base, you can have these set up in like your loot room, your main loot room, or your TC, whatever's going to be most convenient for you. I personally set them up near the TC. But now this is set up, we're going to go ahead and place 3 more splitters directly underneath each of these. 1, 2, and 3. Alright. So now for each of these switches, we're going to route the power outputs into each of the splitters. We got 1 there. We got 2. And we got 3. Alright. Now, we're going to go back to the original splitter, and we're going to power these up from left to right. So power outlet 1 is going to go all the way to the one on the left. So we're just going to route these through the center here. Boom. Same thing for the middle, and then the one all the way on the right. Boom. Now, if you're doing this correctly, it should look a little something like this. Alright, now that this is set up, we're going to go ahead and place our auto turrets. Let's play pretend here. Let's say that this is the entrance to my base and I want to secure it. So, I'm going to place a couple auto turrets around the outside. Something like this, maybe. Like that. And then we're going to get on the roof here and place 1 more facing straight forward. And this could be the time that you place in your weapon. We're going to put in an AK, we're going to put in some ammo. Alright, now our next task at hand is we gotta route power. So for the first 3 turrets, I'm pretty much gonna have this set up to the left one will control these 3, and then we'll go over the later ones when we get there. So let's first start off with routing the power for these first 3. Alright, that's the first one powered. Go on over to the second one. This will be the one that goes onto the roof. And now for the final one. Alright, now all these turrets have power, and what should happen as soon as we flick this switch, boom, all 3 of our turrets are powered on and good to go. And if you look really closely at your power system, you shouldn't be losing any power. Like the time, as you can see, the charge left is going up, which means it's using about as much power as it's producing, which is perfect. Alright, now we're going to want to activate Rust Plus. So to do that, you just press escape, go down to Rust Plus, and it's going to say not enabled. You want to hit pair with server. So now we navigate over to our Rust Plus app on our phone, and we get that little pop-up there. We're in a pair server, and boom, now we're in. We're going to select it, and now we can pair these switches. You pull out the electrical tool, press and hold E on it, choose pair. You'll get another pop-up on your phone. We're just going to call this entrance turrets. And we're going to hit pair device. Now if we hit the devices menu, we'll see that it has entrance turrets right there. And now we could be over here, and I could just tap this on my phone and it powers off. And I could also press it again on my phone and it powers back on. This is perfect for if you have new teammates arriving and you want them to be protected and you don't want them to accidentally get killed while they don't have authorization. You can easily just press it down from the power, let them authorize, turn it back on, boom. Now let's say 3 turrets isn't enough. We got the front covered, awesome, but let's say we want the rear covered as well. So, go around the back, we have 3 little triangles, and we'll just place these on here, and we will secure the rear of the building. So put one there, one here, and one here. And again, this is the easy part. Now you just have to route power from the second switch to all of the auto turrets. So let's do that really quickly. There's our first. Just gonna route through the building. And now we got third. Alright. And again, now's the perfect time to authorize throwing your AK or whatever weapon you're using and throwing some ammo. And boom. Now, as soon as we hit this switch, the turrets power on. And look at that. We got 3 more turrets ready for us. Now, the same thing. We're going to pair this with our phone. You just go up to it with the electrical tool, press and hold E, pair, and now we go on our app and we have it pop up. Now we're going to do, we're going to just name this rear turrets, pair device, and boom. Now I can come over here and I'm on my phone. I press this button and boom, they have turned on and now they're ready to defend. We're going to power those off. Yep, works perfectly. Alright, we have 6 turrets set up, but let's say that's not enough for us. We have 3 more slots. Let's go get some roof defense going. So, up here, I placed these 3 squares. We'll have some auto turrets that will have bolt action rifles up here. We'll have it secure all directions. And boom. So now that those are placed, we're going to go ahead and start routing the power. We're going to start with the first one. These will be a little bit trickier to wire if you're going through your base and you're trying to get to the roof. Alright, there's our first one. Up, through, up here. And again, you can take as much time on routing the electricity as much as you want if that's one of your things where you want everything to be all nice and neat. There's our second. Finally, our third. Which is going to bring us all the way over here. Route power up the pole here. Boom, 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 and boom. Alright, now authorize and the weapon. There's 1. There's 2. Oops. And finally, our third. Boom. There's our 3 auto turrets with bolt action rifles to protect our roof from a long range. And now we hit this button. All 3 turn on. Powered. Perfect. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and pair yet again. So we're going to press and hold E, We're gonna pair. It's gonna pop up on our app, and we're gonna call this roof defense pair device. And now I can come up here, press the button on my phone. All of them power on. Perfect. Alright, now that that's been set up, you have in total 9 auto turrets protecting your base. The best part about it is you could be off the server and still turn them on with your phone. Very, very useful if you're going offline. If you get a raid notification, you can just easily swipe those up and you're good to go. Now, people too lazy to get the app or are not able to get the app for some reason, they could still use these switches to power on our auto turrets. So, it makes it easier for you and easy for them. Everybody has access to these auto turrets. Alright, and I've basically incorporated the same system as over here into a base design such as a 2x2x2, or technically 3 with the roof. But same thing, 9 auto turrets, we got 6 on the bottom, 3 on the roof. The bottoms are, each section is controlled by different switches. There, let me give you a quick little tour of this. So we got a little 2x2 set up here. We have the switches down here in the TC room. So if we close this on up, no one knows that there's switches in there. Wow. Go upstairs, you know, we got a couple furnaces. Boom. Electronics room was fit into a little 1x1 area. We got the whole circuit in here. And this controls the whole thing. We go upstairs, here's the roof, and we got the 3 auto turrets with the bolt action rifles with a scope on them. Now, of course, this wouldn't be the same thing if it were not able to be turned on from your phone. These were called front, rear, and roof. They're the bottom 3 on the app. Boom. Powered, ready to go, ready to start shooting people. Alright everyone, I just want to thank everybody for watching. If you want to see more of these simple rest circuits on how to protect your base, how to put electricity in your base in general, let me know in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.